Hey, it's Mack with PriceActionTradingSystem.com, and I'm going to demonstrate a live trade for you here today. But before I do, I just want to go over the risk disclosure with you. Trading futures can be risky. You can lose more money than you actually have in your account, and it's not always as easy as we make it look. So just understand it can be learned. You can get to the point you can do exactly what we're doing, but just understand it's not as easy as we make it look sometimes. We're going to see if we can demonstrate a trade here. We'll see if we get a setup. Notice we had a spike and channel up. We got a close outside and a first entry. Let's see if we get a second entry long here, a chance to go long. And we'll just have to see if it's going to set up or not. I don't know if it will. I would have liked to have seen a triple test across there. And we may still get it. We may pull up here and close back above that line. We could just go lower here. But I would expect they'll at least, they've already made one attempt. I would suspect we'd at least get a second entry long here. Chance to make a new high. Notice we're back inside the measured move here too. I need to pay attention. That closes bullish. We'll go long above it. Just go ahead and put our order in there. Does it look? All right, there we go. We're in the trade. We're one tick below the signal bar. We don't have to go all the way to the high to scalp out. We're going to scalp out with 15, or we're going to attempt to scalp out at 15, and then we'll try to get a runner here. We're in at 84, so it looks like we're set at 3 points on our runner. If I don't move it, we'll just see if we can. We'll just see how it reacts. We got to get our scalp first, of course. But what we did, we took a second entry long, very nice signal bar. We're looking for prices to make a new high at a minimum on this trend channel here. Okay, we're out. We're at break even plus 1. We'll see if we can get our runner here. Looks like they're going to come back and get us. Yeah, okay, no runner, but we got one tick on the runners there. So, but we did get our scalp. Prices are doing what we expected they would do. So that was a quick $750. Plus we probably made 5 more ticks there. So another a little over $800, probably just under $800 by the time they take our commission and all out. So anyway, quick, easy scalp on a second entry, and we're just looking for prices to retest the high there. So it looks like we might be going into a little channel here. I'm sorry, a little range here. And we could turn back down. So, I mean, we've been in a downtrend. All this had played out, and we got back in. This is what I wanted to show you a minute ago. We got back in to our measured move of our range, and notice we came back and tested that, or tried to test that before we went higher. So I would expect we'll push up and make a new high here. We could go into a little sideways and have another little failed break low or something. I mean, we could turn down here for that matter, but I would think we would at least make a new high here. We've tried 3 times, so okay, we're testing that support area again there. Testing the EMA again. See if we're going to test this again. We didn't quite get back to this measured move here, but that's, I mean, that's close enough to call that a hit. So Looks like we're going to push on higher here. It didn't get a setup that you could take another long there, so we won't try to enter long again. But anyway, I just wanted to demonstrate a trade. I've been trying to do one for a couple of days and just couldn't get a good setup. We finally got one there during the hour or so that I can devote to trying to take a trade. It seems like every time we're in a dry spell and nothing sets up. I started trying to pick this low. I started originally trying to record down here. But I wanted, since this is such a strong downtrend, I at least wanted a higher low, which comes here, which is not tradable. So then I was going to try to trade a reversal, but this looked too congested here, so I didn't really like that as a failed. It is a reversal and it does work, but it didn't set up well enough that I felt comfortable taking it. I would have liked to have seen this break higher above this. I'd like to see this make a lower low here than this bar, and then a break above that, or either a break above. Um, I just wanted to see it go lower, really, but it ends up we had a little spike in channel here, and we're just bouncing off the trend line each time until we got a break. And it looks like we're going to still attempt to make a new high. Whether or not that'll happen, that's another story. But I would expect that we'll make a new high here. We might just work sideways because there's definitely looks like a range setting up here. And so, yeah, you'd have to be careful going long there now. You need to get in low, down here lower. So, but there it is. Hope you enjoyed that trade. I mean, it didn't take probably a minute to make just a little less than $800 after our commission. So notice that we did make a new higher. Now we could reverse. Um, we could continue to go higher. There may be another channel of some kind setting up here. Like so. I don't know that that's the case. We just want to consider all possibilities until something changes, and that looks like a possibility. We'll see. This may just be a failed breakout. It's probably going to fail temporarily, if nothing else. Even if we're going to go higher, it's probably going to fail temporarily. You could take that trade. I'd probably mark that green and wait on a lower high here before I would go short. So anyway, I did want to just show you that on this channel we did end up making two legs up to a new high, which is what you would expect there, what we were looking for. And you can see I would have got if I could have held on long enough, I would have made my 3 points on my runner, it looks like. But I got stopped out before it could move up there. We were moving sideways here, so no surprise really there. But yeah, I just wanted to come back and show you the outcome that we did make a new high. Thanks for watching. This is Mack with PriceActionTradingSystem.com, and we'll see you next time.